learning Kurdish language. Okay, let's move to prepositions. In English, we use prepositions for talking about time and place, for example. Also in Kurdish, we have it. In Kurdish, we say amrazi peywandi. Here is amrazi. It means amrazi, it means a tool. Peywandi. Peywandi. Okay? For prepositions. Have a look. In English, we use in for example, abroad, times and places. Or when we have a wide range of time or a wide range of place, mostly we use in. And when we come somehow to the smaller one, we use on. When we have to detect a place or a time, we use at. But in Kurdish, it's not the same. How? We use just la for all of them. It's easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Good. La we use for all of them. For example, instead of saying than, we use la. Instead of saying from, we use la. Instead of saying in, on, at, we use la. It is so simple. Good? For this one, for via, with, by, through, we use just ba. Okay? It's so easy. For 5 of them, we just use 1. For these 4, we use just ba. Good. Lovely language. For 4 and 2, we use bo. Okay? Bo. It's easy. That is the phonetic transcription. For as long as, we use hata. As long as, hata. Also, for the possessive s that we have with the comma, if we have a singular noun in English, we have to use this comma from this side. When we have a plural noun, we have to change this comma to the end of the s. Okay, for example, Peshang's car. Peshang is just one person. We have to use the comma here. For every possessive s in Kurdish language, we use just yi. Okay, that's the phonetic transcription. Both are correct. For example, here we say Peshang's car. In Kurdish language, we say Sarakei Peshang. Okay, this yi is also amrazi peywandi, like the others. It's preposition. Seara is here for the car. S is yi and Peshang is this one. By the way, Peshang is my brother. Good. Have a look at this one. We said that Kurdish direction is from here, from the right to left. But in English, we write from left to right. Peshang, Peshang's car, but here we say Searaki Peshang. Okay? Or if we go for the main words that used by original Kurdish people, they say automobile, automobile, which came from automobile, okay? But here, sayara is mostly used and common, used in daily expression, in daily life. We use sayara instead of using automobile. Good. That is prepositions in Kurdish language. Maybe we will have more than these ones that I mentioned here, but these are the main ones. Okay, let's move to the other ones. Okay, let's move to conjunctions. You know that when we have 2 words, we have to join together by using conjunctions in English language. Also in Kurdish, we have the same. For linking 2 words together, for collecting something together, or joining 2 sentences or a paragraph. Okay, in Kurdish, for conjunction, we say pebest. Pebest means pekawabestin, means linking or joining 2 things or 2 sentences together. Good. We have wu as a kind of conjunction for using instead of and. In English we say and. In Kurdish we say u. This is the phonetic transcription of u. Or in English you use yan in Kurdish. Yan. For example, Ali and Muhammad. Muhammadu Ali. Good. Or green or yellow. Sauce yan zert. Okay, here we have but. In Kurdish we say balam. Ba-la-m. Again, this is l, not l, not balam. Balam, l. Balam. Okay. I like chicken, but I don't like pasta. منحزم لمريشكا بلام منحزم لباستا نية. Good. Unless in English we use magar. Magar. Okay, for joining two sentences together, magar, because we use chunka, chunka. I think I mentioned before, this is 3 dots. Sometimes we use just like a small sign like this, or for the top part like this. And instead of using 3 dots for here or 3 dots here, we can use this sign. Good. So we use kawata. For since, we use lokatawi. Here is the phonetic transcription for them. I mentioned one example. For example, here we have black and white. Again, here is the English direction, but here is the Kurdish direction. Kurdistan and Kurdish. We have to say Kurd. Now and more, we have to pronounce Kurdish and Kurd. Zmani Kurdi, because in our culture, instead of saying Kurdish, we say Kurd, Kurdistan, Kurdi, Kurdish. Good. In Kurdish language, we start from this side. Good. Black, it means rush. And we say that is woo. And white is spi. Rush, woo, spi. Okay? But when we translate it from English to Kurdish, for example, in a paragraph, here is the first word, here is the second one, sorry, here is the third one. Good. In the process of translation, when we want to translate, for example, an English text to Kurdish text, first of all, we have to bring the first word to this side. Good. Let me use this eraser for deleting this one, and good. Right now, rush, it will become the first word, rush. I told you this is 3 dots. Good. Rush. And then the second one, which is woo, and the white is spi. Spi. Again, this is 3 dots. Rashu, spi. Good. Let me give you one more example for this one. Good. For example, but. I like. Which thing you like it? No, just let me tell you my like. I like meat. But she doesn't like meat. Good. Here, من حزم لگوشتا. Here we have to use balam. The opposite or the contradictory idea. Okay? For joining two similar ideas, we use this one. For choosing between two things, we use or, which is yan in Kurdish. And for two opposite idea, we use a bala. Good. Let's move to one more of parts of speech, which is interjection. Interjection in English, we use it sometimes for calling someone. Sometimes we use for dragging attention of someone. Okay? For example, hey, I'm speaking with you. Hey. Or sometimes we use for representing our surprise. For example, wow, it's very nice. Okay, in Kurdish we have the same, but fortunately we have some simple expressions. In some situations we can use just 2 or 3 of them instead of all of them. For example, but interjection, let me tell you, in Kurdish we say bang kirdin. Bang kirdin. If we translate this word to English, it becomes calling someone. Hey, you. Okay? Bang kirdin. This is the phonetic transcription of bang kirdin. Good. We have these expressions for example, in English we say, hey, you. In Kurdish, we use a lot of things for that one. It is possible and it's easy for you to use any of them. For example, hey, ho, ho, hey, hey, oh, ho. All of them are possible just for hey. Again, for when you want to express your bad feeling, 10 times I told you, we can say oi in Kurdish language, or way. Way is expression for expressing that you are somehow bored, okay? Instead of good, that is interjection. Good. Let's move to the next one, which is object. Also in the previous lessons I mentioned that for object in English we have 2. For example, 2 objects. One of them is direct and the other one is indirect. Good. But in Kurdish is not like English, because in Kurdish when we have the second object after bo, ba, la, instead of saying this is berkar, which is object, we say tawkari barida. Have a look. In Kurdish language, berkar also is possible, but in English we have 2. Indirect and direct. Okay, it means that we have object which is direct and we have object which is indirect. But no, in Kurdish we have just 1. Have a look at here. Good. This first one, which is direct, it become object. It's okay for us, for Kurdish language. But the second one, which is indirect, or comes after a prepositions, for example, 2 or 4. In Kurdish we change to bo, ba, la. It becomes tawkari barida. How? Just have a look at this example. I threw the ball to Danner. Okay, we have this is name. We have to use capital letter. Danner. He is my cousin. Okay. I have a full respect for him. Good. I threw the ball to Danner. Good. If we translate it to Kurdish language, I is equal to min. We said that. Here is English direction and here is Kurdish direction. The first one is subject and also min is subject here. Min. Threw is the verb. Verb topakam halda. Both are verb together. Halda, topaka is object here. Topakam halda. Halda is the verb of threw, which is past. Good. Topaka is equal to the ball. Topaka. Topaka. This is the, which is the definite article. Okay. Here top is the ball. Okay. Who did it? I did it. Me is one of the pronouns which is linking to the word. Okay, in this lesson, the previous times of this lesson, I mentioned that we have both independent, which is comes lonely in the sentence, and also we have a linking one. This one is linking to the word, but this one comes dependently without anything. Good. Men topakam halda bo danner, to danner. Good. Here, after the prepositions, here to is equal to bo, but after bo, we do not have the second object in Kurdish language. In Kurdish language, we say tawkeri barida, not object. Pay attention to this place. It means that objects in Kurdish language is somehow different from English language. In English language, maybe we have two objects in just one sentence. But in Kurdish language, the second one, it becomes tawakeri barida. Why? Because it comes after bo. Or if come after la or ba is the same. Okay, here is object, which is the last part of parts of speech. Also, we can use parchakani akhautin or beshakani akhautin for parts of speech. Okay, now let's practice together. I mean, you must practice with me. How? First of all, just would you mind if you tell me the all parts of speech in Kurdish? Just pause and stop this video and try to count it in front of yourself. Do it right now. Good. Let me tell you all of them. Now for nouns. Howl now for adjectives. Diyar kher for determiners. Ferman or firman or kar. All of them are correct for verb. Okay, howl kar, adverbs. J now, pronouns. Amrazi, paywendi, prepositions. Paybest, conjunctions. Bankerden, amrazi bankerden, interjections. Good. Berkar, object. Good. We have to practice it in this sentence. Do it with me, please. Okay, for example, Muhammad. In English is noun. Okay, in Kurdish we say, pause the video and say it in front of yourself. Now. Good. Muhammad is noun. How we write down in Kurdish? Muhammad. Try to write down and bring a piece of paper and write down. How? I'll write down here. This is Muhammad. Okay, in this direction. Helped me in writing the report. Helped me. How kari kirdim. The past form. How kari kirdim. Helped me. How we write down helped me? How kari kirdim. How kari kirdim. Okay, helped me. Here, can you find me? Can you find me in the Kurdish word? Muhammad, how kari kirdim. It's here, which is linking one. It's not like English. Good. How kari kirdim. In, we said in, at, on. We use what? Just imagine a thing. What we use it? Say it in front of yourself. Do it. La. For this one, we have to use la. For in, we have to use la. La. In. Writing the report. Writing, it means lanusini. Lanusin. How we write down nusin? La, ne, u, si, ni. The report, raportaka. Raportaka. What is this? This is article. Just imagine and write down what we use in Kurdish language instead of the, which is a definite article. Just imagine. Do it. This. Oh, it's unclear. I use this one. This. Aka. The report. Nusini ra por taka. What is this aka? It equals to the. Me is men. لنوسيني. La is equal to in. Writing means نوسيني. The report is this. Okay, have a look from this direction of English, change it to this direction of Kurdish. Right now, Muhammad is noun. In Kurdish we say what? Now. Good. Hawkari kirdin. Hawkari. In Kurdish, which is the verb, we say what? Firman kar. Good. Me. What is me? Which is equal to me, is pronoun. What do we say in Kurdish? Jenau. Ranau. Both are correct. Good. In, which is equal to la. What we called in, which is preposition in Kurdish. What do we say in Kurdish? La. They imagine, instead of saying la. What is la in Kurdish? They amrazi peywandi. Good. In writing, nusin. Here is gerund. We say that when we change gerund to Kurdish, we say chawg, which is the opposite to English here. Lenusin. Here is nusin. Have a look. Nusin. Good. Nusin. Okay, which is the base of nusin. Good. Chawg. Good. Nusin. The report. The. What we call amrazi nasanden in Kurdish. The is article in English, but in Kurdish we say amrazi nasanden. The last word, which is report. Report is noun. Raportaka. Raportaka. The is equal to this expression, these two letters. Aka, which is amrazi nasanden. Good. Report also a noun. In Kurdish language they say it now again. Good. That is all parts of speech.